Hi people, welcome back to Peakview Insurance Agency. My name is WANJIRU. So we're going to see the structure of a travel insurance policy. By structure, I mean how is it, or what do we determine what cover we take and at what premium. So with the structure of the travel insurance policy, we're going to look at two primary conditions or things. So one, we have the bandwidth, which is determined by the time. And these are the number of days that you're going to take that travel insurance cover for. For example, the maximum time that a travel insurance can cover is 180 days. That is equivalent to 6 months. So even if you are going to travel for more than that, the travel insurance cover can only go up to 6 months. And so the travel insurance policy is usually classified by the bandwidth of the number of days. So you'll find that there are plans with different number of days, and it's usually 7 days, 15 days, 90 days, and then 180 days, according to the different according to products from different insurance companies. Then the next structure, the next thing that you can look under structure is the plan. So different insurance companies have different plans because and these plans are identified by the limit of coverage. For example, you may find that a plan has a limit of, let's say, $50,000. Another one has a limit of $100,000, up to a maximum of whatever the insurance company can take. And it's good to look at your document, the requirement on your embassy documents, because you'll find that sometimes they will clearly state the travel insurance need to meet the threshold of let's say $50,000. So when you're looking for that plan, you need to take a plan that meets the threshold of your embassy requirement. For example, if your embassy requirement condition is $100,000, then you cannot take a plan that is below that, because we will not have met the threshold of the requirement when you're applying for your visa. Are we okay? So also there is something that I would like to bring out about things that you may need to know when taking up a travel insurance cover. There are things that are within the plans that you may require so that you may plan on your emergency fund or on your preparation for your journey. When you take a travel insurance policy, that travel insurance policy may not cater for all the conditions as stipulated on the policy because of one thing we call an excess or a deductible. And by this, I'm trying I'll try to make it as simple as I can for you to understand. So for example, if you have a plan that is covering up to $100,000 for emergency medical expense, but there is usually an excess, this is the part of the claim that you need to bear, you as the insured or the policy holder. In layman's language, if the cover is taking up to $100,000 and the excess is $50, anything that is below $50, you are supposed to bear it yourself. You only claim for that expense that is above $50. I hope you understand. The other place where an excess may be applicable is under the travel delay or the missed connection. Most of the insurance companies give an excess of 6 hours. So if you were delayed or if you missed your connection for more than 6 hours, you can't claim for any expense that you will incur. But for a delay that is below 6 hours, or a missed connection that is below 6 hours, then you may not require to claim, because it falls under where you're supposed to bear that cost. The other thing that you're supposed to note is that the travel insurance cover is rated on the currency of dollars or euros. So if today the premium is maybe a certain amount, it might be affected tomorrow by the exchange rate, because at that moment when you are taking the travel insurance, you will be charged according to the exchange rate prevailing at that point, because the premiums are in dollars or euros. And so when you're paying to the insurance company, you'll pay in Kenyan shillings. So that is also something to note, that the premiums, they're not very expensive, but they change according to the exchange rate prevailing at the time when you're taking the policy. Although some companies give a specific exchange rate different from what is prevailing in the market for a certain month. The other thing that you need to note is that when you go abroad, then the insurance company that has given you the travel insurance is not in that country where you are traveling to. So it's also good to note in your travel documents, which we are going to talk about them later, is the assisting company. Every insurance company has the assisting company, so that if in case you go to Spain, or you go to China, or you go to any other country, you have, in case of any emergency, you have an assisting company which you can contact. So it's also good to know which assisting company you are under and their contacts, so that in case you travel and then you need assistance, then you can, but also you can always call me through WhatsApp or any other platform. I can assist you, but it's also good for you to note while traveling or when you're taking a travel insurance policy. And finally, after taking the travel insurance, what do you get back? It's the policy, but how do you know that you are already covered? So to certify that you are already covered, you get 4 documents as proof that you are already covered under a travel insurance. So one, we have a cover letter. A cover letter is given by the insurance company as a thank you letter, or a letter confirming that you are insured by that company. Like it will go like, dear so and so, we confirm that we have insured you for this and this travel insurance to this and this destination. So that is what basically a cover letter is. The next one is an embassy letter. We also call it confirmation of travel insurance. This document has everything to do with what you are covered for, and it is the letter to the embassy confirming that you are insured by that particular insurance company. The third one is a policy schedule. A policy schedule now, it has the details of the policy. It has your name, the dates, inclusive of the departure date and the return date. It also has the plan which you are covered under, and it also gives the conditions, all the benefits according to the plan and to what limit they are covered. So in case maybe you are wondering, am I covered for emergency medical expense? Am I covered for COVID-19? Because that is one that is also checked under the policy schedule. Then that is where you get to see all the benefits that you're covered under. Then the last one is the policy wording. The policy wording is a big document. It has all the information pertaining to the contract. It has all the meanings of terms, the conditions, the benefits, the contacts, everything, including the rating and also all exclusions of the travel insurance. So that one, you do not need to present it to the embassy. It is your document to know what you covered for. A lengthy document. Yes. So thank you so much for listening. Till next time, keep it here.